Morning, even afternoon, we got a banger for y'all today, baby. If there's one character that is loved the most in Marvel Rivals, it is Jeff. Everybody loves Jeff. And since the last time that I spectated the #1 Jeff that everyone loves so much, Jeff's kit has had a very large rework. So what I wanted to do was see how Jeff is played at the highest level in Marvel Rivals right now. I hope y'all do enjoy this, and if you do love Jeff and you want more Marvel Rivals content, do me a few things. If you hit the like and you hit the sub, it gives us the feedback. Y'all are still loving the Marvel content and you want more of it, it really is that simple. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, obviously there have been a lot of spectating content on this channel, and I can't lie to you, one of the highest viewed videos we ever have in Marvel Rivals since I posted is spectating the #1 Jeff. And on top of that, I really haven't spectated the #1 Jeff since his rework, in the sense of he is actually a very, I don't want to say meta healer right now, but he's a healer that can hang with the big guns, if that makes sense. So Jeff from season 0 to where he is now, there's been a ton of different stuff. Biggest one, I think since the last time I spectated, his ultimate now has a lot of value to it. All right, I'm just letting these bands roll through while I'm yapping, but just in case you haven't played in a while. So I think the overall kit's around the same from the last time I was spectating the #1 Jeff, with the left click and the bubbles and the way the shift works. The biggest change now is his ultimate leaves a pool of healing. Okay, since the last time I spectated Jeff. And not only can he eat the enemy team now, but it also leaves the pool of healing. So the ultimate does healing, and on top of that, he can be aggro with his ult. It's a really good change. And so I wanted to see kind of how the #1 Jeff player, and on top of that, how the #1 Jeff player currently hangs in the high ranks with characters like Gambit and characters like Sue, and even Ultron. Not for nothing. I mean, you know, Ultron is in a pretty good spot right now. Gambit's obviously insane. Sue, we saw, she's unbelievable. Luna's really good. So where does Jeff fall? Where do the cards fall with Jeff? So we're going to watch #1 Jeff here. It's dogmatic. All right. Whips told me I have to look at this guy's profile by the end of this game as well, because I guess it's insane. Okay, sidebar conversation. This is a great Jeff map. So
Call me a raccoon.
this is, so like, I wonder, is this the only map we're on? I don't know. This is a great Jeff map, I guess is the point I'm making. I'm trying to remember too, and I can't fully remember when I spectated Jeff last. I can't remember if this is different. It may be. His left click pierces and heals everyone in front of him. That may be different too. Jeff has had a lot of reworks, and I just can't remember the last time I spectated. That might not have happened either. He's in a really good spot right now. I want to see how the #1 Jeff plays compared to how we've watched Jeff before. I feel like he's definitely different from the last time I watched him, because Jeff now kind of plays behind the team. You know, if you remember season 0, Jeff's there, pause counter, they were I'm offline, by the way, no chat, you know, rare offline video. Jeff, if you remember the first time, and when we were spectating him back in the day, he was almost like a flanker, kind of. Now, the way he's reworked is completely different. So he's almost behind his team, just pumping heals and damage in front of him. So he is very different now.
That feels better. This is real firepower.
I don't understand why my, by the way, just sidebar conversation, I don't understand why my Jeff videos, like, people love Jeff in Marvel. They really do. He's like the GOAT. And for some reason, my Jeff videos always do incredible. Maybe it's because he's so cute, bro. You know, little shark. I think that's the craziest change with him. His ultimate's good, his shift's good, his bubbles are nerfed a little bit. So you look down here, you only get 3 of them now. But the left click piercing and healing at the same time is actually insane. Look at that, bro. Little Jeff frontline action on me. I mean, they just like took that with ease, by the way.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
What's he doing here? Okay, went a little aggro with this ult there. And just to kind of show you the difference, by the way, so that's the pool of healing I'm talking about. Now, for the record, I can't remember exactly when this came in the game. I want to say it may have been at the beginning of season 5, if not slightly before that. But I will say, since the last time we spectated, this is different, so I am pausing and just showing this. So this is healing his team, even though he's not there, and he's taking Moon Knight over here, just for the record. So like that Magneto is playing in that, and he's getting healed by Jeff. So Just for the record. By the way, I don't think he's gonna get this kill. Because can't Moon Knight just like fly away? Let's see if I'm wrong. I was not wrong. But Jeff being Jeff doesn't die. His character's insane, by the way. This is interesting. He went behind enemy lines here again. Wow, and he's still healing and damaging in front of him, by the way. Basically flanked and killed Sue. Just out of curiosity, I didn't look at team comps here. Are we 2-2-2? Okay, so no, we're not. We're 2-2-2 over on the enemy team, and his team is 1-3-2. That's what I'm saying, though. Jeff is, like, viable for a duo healer. Truly. And as you can see, when you know what you're doing on Jeff, he's still very difficult to handle, bro. Even though they kind of nerfed his survivability a little bit, I think. See, like, angles like this are just great. Like, this thing, I also, comment section, help me out because I'm not live. I believe his left click is just goes forever. So as long, there's no fall off, right? So, Whips just said correct. I forgot Whips is kind of like a Jeff connoisseur when he plays Marvel, bro. I forgot. But, like, it can just go. So he can be all the way, you know, backside of the map right here, and he can just heal and damage at the same time. He's throwing that bubble to get a speed boost, right? For sure. These angles are great. And it's just so funny to see, like, over time with spectating, the #1 players of, you know, how it changes, obviously. But then on top of that, see just how differently he's played now. Okay, there's Sue's ult. Can we ult this? He wants to. Yeah, I love how he went dead center because Sue can hop away, by the way. Did you guys catch that? So, like, if he would have done it right here, Sue can just, like, double hop out of that, but he went, like, dead center. So no matter where she jumps, she's getting swallowed. I was gonna say, did she get out of that? I was like, no way, dude. By the way, that's a great kill for Jeff. Even though he's only getting one with that ult, Sue is hands down one of the best characters in the game right now for heals. Oh, does he want to do this choke? This choke could be wild with his new setup. Nope, he doesn't. That, like, lane could have been really good for his left click. It's kind of funny how Marvel Rivals has taught me so much about characters I don't know about. I would have never known about Jeff the Land Shark, just for the record. By the way, this is kind of what I'm saying with his left click change, right? So this entire time, that is healing to his Magneto and damage to the enemy team. I mean, look at his ultimate. Where did his ult go from? Hang on. Okay, he's basically at 36% right now. Look at this, bro. Like, just watch the ult build with the combo of damage and healing he can do. And his team isn't even that stacked, which is kind of crazy. I mean, literally, like, what, almost 50% in, like, I don't know what time-wise that was, but fast. Great aim. Good aim, Jeff. He already got his ult again, by the way. Does he want to use this aggro? What does he do here? I think he was kind of looking for Sue initially. Interesting. So he decided to just physically go off the map with Rocket, and I actually kind of respect that, bro. That's actually a great kill as well. That was smart. That was intellectual. Why? You know, why, Tim? Because Jason Derulo, the Sue on the other team, had just used her ult, and the Rocket had his ult coming, so he goes for the Rocket, so he can't ult. Yet, at least. It's going to be delayed now, right? So, there's some value behind that. Jason Derulo. I think it's actually Jason Derulo, just random Marvel Rivals. I guess it is possible, bro. I mean, Luca plays Overwatch. it's kind of interesting to watch because I feel like back in the day, Jeff uses right click a ton, and now it's mainly left click. Like it's very rare that he's using that right click now, the little ball spit thing. Not the E, but the. You guys know what I'm saying, right click, bro.
By the eye of Agamotto.
That's great. That was a great play by him to play behind the shield that way during that all. This is a great Jeff map. Combination of like places he can get people off. And then also how there's so many just of these like straight shots that he can heal and damage through. Crazy is it that he's a meta healer now, by the way, Jeff. You know, back in the day when people picked Jeff, I got mad. And now I'm totally cool with it. I did get mad back in the day, I can't lie. I mean, his ult right here can literally secure this win. This round. Did he just ult to save himself there? I think he might have. Did he spit out Rogue? Where did Rogue go? Hang on. Oh no, he just spit her away. I wonder why he did that. I wonder if he felt like he had to heal instead. That's interesting.
Final 10 seconds.
It's kind of funny because I've never really played Jeff, and I feel like I can kind of play Jeff. Although there is some tech to that speed boost going under sort of a thing. There's definitely some tech to him. You can't just hop out and be the best Jeff in the world. You know what I mean, dude? So they don't win that first point, which is kind of surprising to me. He went 18-1, by the way, with 14,000 healing.
Which side you're on.
That's actually interesting. The other healers on the other team are out healing these guys. I'm backing up because I remember the last time I spectated a #1 Jeff, I found some like angle like this. Like he's breaking this whole building to just sit. Okay, he just look at this little Jeff tech, bro. So he can just spam heal through this, right? Obviously, I don't think that can save him from damage, but it's kind of like you can't really tell where the healing's coming from, and he's literally just over here behind like this sheet behind the building. That is literally why I said I wanted to see where he's set up, because the last time I spectated the #1 Jeff, they did something very similar. That little Jeff tech, bro. It's funny too because you can't really see, but you can kind of just listen.
Careful. Strangers at it again. I'm barely harmed.
Wow. All right, this is peak Jeff cinema, bro. You are healing, you are damaging, and you are safe. And you are just spamming. You're letting the left click rip. You're letting it rip. Nothing's stopping him. And the thing is, if anyone goes for him, he can just go underwater, or just go underground and swim away. Maybe I can play Jeff, bro. I love that he just tosses the little bubble up there, by the way. It seems like he always keeps a bubble. Anytime he gets a third bubble, he puts it up there. Is he gonna get his all? I was gonna say, is he getting it first, but the Moon Knight on his team already got it. He's just peak Jeff, dude. All just damage and healing on his team, bro. Look at him. He's just spraying, man. Just hanging out. Okay, they're getting some. Okay, we're gonna have to move here. No, we're not. You're right. I trusted you. How much healing he's done just on this round alone, by the way. I kept this Sue alive there. That was actually huge. It's just back to business, bro. You know? See what I'm saying? Look at the difference that Jeff has played now versus how he was back in the day, bro. He just found this little off angle, right?
Get that vehicle moving again.
He's just, and the other team, they can't really do anything about it, and they just kind of go down this tunnel. And look at him from back here, right? Like from the enemy team POV. Look at what this Strange has had enough. Bro is fed up. He goes, if no one will carry this team and kill the Jeff, then I'll do it myself. Is he about to solo ult this Jeff? Because if so, I respect it.
By the eye of
be it for me. I'd be off, bro. I gotta see the Jeff's POV of this, bro. Is he just chilling? Just hanging out?
By the eye.
Bro looked at him. Bro looked at him for a second. It was like, is this about to happen?
Of Agamotto.
Hey, that's a 1-for-1 with ults, boys. That's not bad. Not a bad trade. Strange tries to solo ult Jeff. Jeff lives the solo ult. Not a bad trade. And just back to work. They've had enough of it. What's going on with this POV? Hey, yo. That's kind of insane. Is that how Jeff gets sucked by Rogue? Like, that's like, he lays that way? Because everyone else kind of lays to the side. You can tell, by the way, just for the record, obviously the tanks are fed up with this Jeff and their damage is not killing him. So like, fine, I'll do it myself. I just realized, by the way, they're 3-1-2 this entire time, just for the record. We're still 1-2-3 or 1-3-2. Sorry. Just back and now back to work we go, man.
Only 60 seconds left.
I feel like the other team's mental is destroyed. It's destroyed by this little character. Jeff the Shark. Jeff the Land Shark, sorry. Just left click spamming. Damage and healing. Venom's on him. Bro, it went in the ground and is just spinning in circles, bro. That's Jeff, by the way. Shout out his Sue, by the way. The Sue's actually playing really well with him, too. This might be the most Chad POV I've ever seen at a high elo. Just fears nothing, bro. I think the only scarier character right now would be, what, Sue, maybe? Bro, this other team literally cannot get through this choke. That's how strong this play is from Jeff, by the way. The Strange is not giving up, bro. Nah, this Strange, I gotta see, this Strange is over it, bro. He's so done. Bro is using his port to kill the Jeff.
I'm opening a portal.
The final 10 seconds.
Yo, this guy is such a troll, dude. This Jeff is such a troll.
You'll have to keep playing until you have a winner.
Yo, this Jeff is a menace, bro. Oh my gosh, they're losing.
Keep going.
Hey, actually, wait, they did it. The other team pulled it off. No way. They made it through the choke, finally. Well, another Jeff kill and just doing damage and healing again.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Yo, this Strange is having the worst time of his life, bro. Like this guy, I'm dead serious when I say this. This Strange may have never played Marvel Rivals again, bro. I gotta see this. What is bro doing?
I'll patch you up.
I am strengthened for battle.
You know, I can't laugh that hard, bro, because like I've been there. You know, like that is my Strange POV sometimes. Like you just got nothing left, man. You know, just bite.
I am Asgard's wife.
I'm not kidding when I say this. That was the most Chad POV I've ever spectated in Marvel history. Bro literally just made the other team so flustered. They tried to teleport on him, solo ult on him, and nothing worked, bro. He's just a Chad. The moon! Let's look at stats at the end here from our Jeff, bro, shall we? Okay. Strange went 8-14. I feel for you, bro. I feel for you. Okay, Jeff, 40-1 with 8 final hits. Okay. 13,000 damage, by the way, and 25,000 healing. Sue, who you could argue, by the way, Sue's probably the strongest, maybe second to Gambit. I kind of talked about this in the number 1 Thanos video. Well, number 1 Thanos, the Thanos of season 5, that is Site Bay with Sue. Gambit is like the higher ceiling. What I mean by that, it's easier to be better with Sue. But like number 1 Gambit versus number 1 Sue, which is Site Bay in both rights. Like Gambit edges out Sue. That was kind of a crazy sentence. But the point I'm making is, like, Sue is a very strong healer and damage, like, dealer for the strategist. And she did 10 and 20, and he did 14 and 25. So he kind of, like, outdid Sue there a little bit. All right, let's do one more with number 1 Jeff here. All right, second Jeff game. Still number 1 Jeff. This one's a little bit longer, and I will say this. In this one, he dies a little bit more than the very first one we just saw. So I don't know if we're going to get that Shad POV. See what bands we get. Gambit and Dee and Hella. Okay. All right, different map too. And you know what? Not for nothing, I would actually say this is not a great Jeff map. So maybe he will show me some stuff here that I don't know about. Also, let's just look at comps. We are 222. The other team's 222. Interesting. They're Adam and Luna, by the way. And there's Jeff. And that's why everyone loves Jeff, right? He's a cute little land shark, bro. You know? Or he's the devil. Up to you. It depends on the perspective. But yeah, this is a map that I would say, you know, the other map, like, there are a lot of spots he can use his ult really well. This map, I would say you can't. And he's playing into a Groot. This is going to be a tough one. So I want to see how he plays. This one's not going to be as easy as the other one, I don't think. Because I feel like Groot would actually be kind of decent against Jeff because it would interrupt his, like, straight shot. His left click. Same kind of thing as the other map, though. Like, just finding an angle to just hold left click. Which is apparently the best way to play him now. And you spit your little bubbles up so your team can get some extra healing, but save one for yourself. That is what I've noticed about him, by the way. There is some Jeff tech I'm learning here. So there's only 3 bubbles now, right? So he goes 1, 2, maybe up there, and he always keeps one in his pocket just in case something like this happens, like Venom dives him, right? And so he gives himself a little speed boost, right? It's like, and he can get out with it. Not necessarily get out, but it's a lot harder to kill that way. Yo, look at how fast he got his ult. Bro has his ult already. It's like insane. Just with the change on that left click, it's insane to see it, truly.
They look like they mean business. That's much better.
The thing with his ult, I will say, is like his ult, even though it is buff now and it is different from the last time we spectated, it still doesn't feel as strong as like a Luna or a Sue. But it is way better for sure. Like, when does he decide to ult? So that's interesting. Okay, that was a rough ult. But listen, man, you know, it's nice when you spectate these guys that are like this guy statistically right now is the number 1 Jeff. Even he doesn't have a perfect ult every time, you know, and that's kind of nice to see. Yeah, that's just.
They hit a checkpoint.
I was gonna say I don't see us winning that point. Okay, this is kind of a crazy comp. Hang on. So the Sue on his team went Ultron. So you have Ultron Jeff against Luna Adam. These are interesting support matchups. I would never think that an Ultron Jeff would work, but maybe he'll show me something, bro. I will say this. I do think Ultron is a very good strategy. All right, the timing wasn't great there, but I do feel like Ultron with his changes in season 5 are actually, he's really good as well right now, for the record. Oh, he actually has the Venom team up on this now too. What does the Venom team up do? It's like, isn't it a heat? When he was underground, he just dodged that Groot out by being underground? He did. Damn. That is a very strong, like, play.
And dangerous! Again! Again! Again!
How many agains are we about to get? I think the Venom team up with Jeff, if I remember right, it's like a tendril.
Again!
Is bro still going? It's like a tendril that heals, I think.
There's still a chance to stop that.
His X. Let's see if I can see him use it. This team's kind of getting rolled right now.
A little help, please. That's much better.
They went trip support with Ultron now. Okay, this team comp seems really good now. One tank, trip heals with Ultron. This seems a lot better. Okay, when team up is activated, Jeff can improve his healing capabilities by connecting symbiote tendrils to teammates within AoE for 4 seconds. This ability functions similar to Venom's cell, but instead of latching to enemies, Jeff links to allies, giving healing. That is what the team up does with Venom, which I also will say this was not in the game the last time I spectated Jeff as well. It's kind of, isn't that insane, by the way? I think I've spectated the #1 Jeff twice now. This is my 3rd time. He's played differently every time. That's what I love about Marvel. Great aim, by the way. That's what I love about Marvel, by the way. The game is constantly changing, right? Jeff, you would argue, from season 0, wasn't necessarily the best strategist in the game, and he has had this massive come up to be a top strategist in the game now. Literally, with all of his changes. He's so good. I will say, trip support with this comp with Ultron's gonna go way better. See, this is what I'm saying too, right? Like Groot into Jeff seems really good because he can't heal because he can't see him. And the Groot wall just kind of cuts it.
Anyone willing to help?
Oh, we're going aggressive with our all here. So what do we do with it after we use it? And this is kind of the point I'm making with this map, by the way. Sidebar, the Thor on the other team's trying to counter him right here. But this is the point I'm making. It's like, on this map, you can't spit the enemy team out without the exception of maybe low left here. Other than that, though, I don't think you can really do anything with this. We'll see. Thor may have him here, by the way.
Thunder!
Wow, he stayed alive through that.
Born again!
I am Phoenix!
So, I mean, he spit him out behind them.
I am ready to put on a show.
Yeah, they're going to win this now. I think. Well, maybe not. That's kind of the point I'm making with the ult, though. It's like you can't look at this angle, by the way. I need to see. Hang on. I can't even see. I'm trying to see the line he's getting here. So, bro is way down here, but he's damaging and healing up at this corner, sort of. I think. Yeah, he's healing. Look at that angle, bro. That is a crazy Jeff angle. Wow. Like, you can't damage him. You can't even hit him because you can't see him there. And yet he's all the way in this corner. This is what I'm saying, bro. There's like these little techs and little spots you can find with Jeff that make him so, so good, man. Like damaging and just constantly healing up there. But the Groot walled him off. That is... Honestly, this team... I don't want to tell this team what to do, but if this team, if the Iron Fist or the Phoenix, preferably the Iron Fist, went Punisher, this team comp is insane.
Only 60 seconds left.
For the Groot. Groot is kind of owning.
Almost about out.
A little help, please.
They just have nothing to destroy the wall. It's literally, honestly, it's Jeff. Jeff is the one destroying the wall right now. Trying to stall. Stalled it for a second. Is that enough for that TP? I don't think it is. Nope.
They hit a checkpoint.
Okay.
Might be a bit
On the back foot a little bit. They're no longer on trip support, by the way. They lost Ultron, so it's just Sue and Jeff. This Jeff, or I'm sorry, this Bucky and this Groot are like in flow.
Again! Again!
Wow. That was kind of an insane ult. And this is the part of the map where it actually works well. Because you can bring him into spawn, you can spin him off the edge. That was kind of well played. I don't know if y'all caught that, but he was about to give Bucky a reset, and he decided to blow his ult. Watch. So, right, he gets the reset if he dies, uses the ult, and just kind of flips it on him. That was a really good ult. That was a really smart ult. And it slowed down their push right there.
Better stop that vehicle.
And with how fast he gets his ult back with these angles he has, I don't hate that ult at all. I actually love that ult. It's interesting, he's using the Groot ult. See, like, he's already halfway to that ult again. He'll probably get it before this last fight. We'll see. It's gonna be close. And that Groot is really the one thing that is slowing everything up right here.
I am ready to put on a show. Shields up.
Oh, he needed that Sue ult on Car. I don't think he ults us. Yeah, no. It's a good play by him. Just get away. If the Sue had ulted with the Strange, that may have won that right there in that moment, because the Strange died. I don't think his ult's going to be enough to win this, and they have res. I don't think they're going to win this. At least this push. Had to ult. He had to do it.
Don't mind me.
That is some crazy Jeff tech. He didn't really go for anything with this ult because he knows he'll get more value if he just left clicks from spawn. Because they can't kill him in here. This is kind of an insane spot on this last corner.
Again!
This angle is crazy, bro. And look, he almost has his ult again. Bro. Wow. They're gonna lose it, but I love that spot he just had. Now he has to touch, he knows he has to. Ult's on cart, but I mean, yeah. Yo, that spot on the last corner there, just sitting in the spawn, is some of the most, that's one of the most OP Jeff spots I've ever seen, bro. Genuinely. Okay, so now we're on offense. We're still 2-2-2. Oh, this one guy is 6-9 with 1 final. That's brutal. And then still just Luna Adam on the other team. Wait, isn't Low Tier God, isn't he the guy on TikTok that aura farms with Adam all the time? That may be him. I've seen him, he's actually a great Adam player too, by the way.
Thanks so much.
That was badly needed.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
That left click change changed everything for Jeff, bro. Truly. It's such a small thing too, right? Because if I remember right, Whips, you can kind of help me with this. With like Season 0 and stuff, with Jeff's left click, all it did was heal, and it wasn't infinite range. Like, it being infinite range now, and also doing healing and damage at the same time is so strong. It's a heal on card.
A nice deep freeze.
Born again!
Yo, bro has so much aura. Hang on, dude. Nah, I gotta see this Adam POV, bro. Wait. Instead of getting swallowed, bro, aura ults.
Born again!
Yo, I love that. I don't know if he's gonna live that, but that is a great way to counter Jeff's ult right there, bro. Now Jeff's just over here giving him back shots. That res actually still got 2. Oh, they lose that. That Adam ult ended up being way better too because he rezzed himself and he got 3. I think he got 3 total. So that ended up being a really good ult by that Adam.
Born again!
We're almost to the tower. We can't stop now. Get that vehicle moving again.
Oh, damn. Yo, Adam is kind of, I got to give credit where credit's due. This Adam's kind of popping off, bro. Oh, okay, looking at this, by the way, I would think that they lose this game right now.
A nice deep freeze.
2-2-2 still. Other team has Sue. Someone, and they're still, by the way, this guy is still Iron Fist. I got to say, the supports are kind of carrying this team right now. Like, genuinely. Like, I understand this Phoenix high key needs to either go Punisher or go support. One of the two, man. Like, help the healers out a little more, maybe. I really need the wall break, though, so I think. Other teams really. I gotta see this POV, bro. This Adam is actually popping off. I understand that this is a Jeff VOD review. I get it, but dude.
I require some aid.
Born again!
Bro got 3 with that ult, but I think they still lose. I think the Iron Fist wins that for him. Look at this angle. It's literally just behind the team. That's what I'm saying. Like, back in the day, this is kind of how he was played more. Does he just stop healing so they don't know he's there? What is this Thor doing, bro?
Get that vehicle moving again.
Sneaking from behind.
Final 10 seconds.
How did they turn this? That's a good TP and Luna ult.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Hey, good aim! Is this team C90?
Shall we, my mechanical friend?
That's another big change. Like, the little right clicks, I almost forget he has it because his left click is so strong now, you know? That he just barely uses it. It's crazy. Born again. That might be the most aura ult in the game, by the way. Like, period. Is Adams. Like, with the voice line, the way it was recorded, what it does, there's so much aura behind it. The way it looks. Born again! See, this is an example where, like, Jeff's ult is better than it was, but that's not enough to fully counter a Star-Lord. You would need your team fully on his ult, like, on it. It's a good kill. And just great healing. Here comes the fist.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Damn, that combo with Angela and Iron Fist can be kind of wild. Those ults together.
You know you're always safe with me, Herbie.
Everyone just loves Jeff, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know, you know, whenever we post this video, I'll be curious how it does. Just like the Jeff videos always seem to do very well because people love Jeff, man. Like his favorite character, the favorite character in Marvel community is Jeff. I mean, bro has his own winter event. Here's Thor behind him. It's a really good push.
Born again!
Disappear!
The god of
Again!
think he dies here. We got Groot off. There were so many ults right there. That I gotta see the Atom ult, bro. The Atom ult just won that fight. This is what I'm talking about with this character, bro. There's so much aura behind this.
Only 60 seconds left.
I require some aid.
Presses himself. No way.
Born again!
So much aura, bro. Really is so much aura. Okay, so he gets the Groot here, but dies. Now, how, dude? They get a TP off? They must, right? I would not think that they win this fight. That's a great Sue ult, though. I'll say that.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
He's the only healer right now. And he's high-key carrying. Wow, the TP was a second too late, bro. Yo, they almost lost this a bunch of times, by the way. Just back against the wall, man. All right, they got 60 seconds for one push here. Well, maybe two, but like they're already down one.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
Out, they gotta get out. That Star-Lord out was high-key bad. They didn't even need it. Wow, they have a DC right now as well. Oh my gosh, do they lose this? I thought they win. I feel like they won this game.
30 seconds.
They literally are down a player. Adam switched to Loki, by the way. I mean, we have 19 seconds left and we're in a 5v6.
Disappear! The final 10 seconds.
It's kind of interesting, like, you would think that Jeff would use his ult here, but the way his kit works, he's almost better outside of his ult with his left click. His ult's on the Sue.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Doesn't get anyone.
Your powers are mine!
Disappear!
Still down a player right now. Look at this angle he found. Venom on card. He is... They don't know where he is. He was just keeping the Venom alive right there, and I don't think they knew where Jeff was. Because it's such a bizarre play. Like, he went through them. It's crazy, bro. I mean, they're still... Okay, I think their teammate is reconnecting right now. This is crazy. Their teammate is back now.
So close. This is your big chance.
No, he couldn't get around the corner, bro. Brutal.
Weaklings!
Go, Jeff, go! The thing is, too, he gets a little speed boost with the bubble, and he's going to be able to get back really fast. Like, he's already back here. He's healing again. Yo, I cannot believe this team won that. They were in a 5v6. They had one person on cart, and he was keeping that Venom alive, dude. Wow. That was a crazy push. All right, we got OT. They did it somehow.
2, 3.
I would have thought that they weren't going to pull that off, by the way. And I would have lost. I would have lost a bet. I mean, a 5v6 as well. We got OT. Now, this is where I will say I feel like Jeff is really good in OT because they got to stand on the cart and he can get them off cart with his ult. If there's one character that I feel like can really handle Jeff well, it is Thor. Thor is really solid at that, I feel. Like targeting him.
A nice deep freeze.
This seems like the best angle. I mean, he's going to get his ult first. He almost has it.
10 seconds.
He has his ult.
I'm hurt.
Does he use it aggro? I don't know. I think I would. Maybe that's why I'm not. You know, so much damage and healing.
This is real firepower!
He's going for it. Yo, is that the craziest Jeff tech I've ever seen? Did y'all just catch that? Bro, if I am not mistaken, I think he just angled the ultimate. So it landed when he swallowed on top of the rocket ult that gave him a lift to the second level instantly. I think that's what I saw. I'm going to see if I caught that in real time because I was sitting here and I was thinking, watch. This is what happens when you spectate someone with as many hours as Dog has on Jeff, by the way. I was looking at this and I'm like, why is he angling this way? That was the thought. I had that thought. I didn't say it out loud, but I had the thought because I'm like, he's kind of half off the cart. Like, what is he doing? He comes up on top of the rocket ult. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. I cannot. That is the craziest Jeff tech I've ever seen. I didn't know that is the craziest Jeff tech. I don't know if he does anything with this ult. I had no idea that you could do that. He used his ult, angled it perfectly, and used the rocket ult to get him up, right? Because it's like he swallows here, and everyone's probably going to be looking for him on the ground. But he's up. That is crazy, bro. Now, let's see what he actually does with it. I can't believe I caught that in real time. But it was like a lift, because that was my thought. Just one more time. My thought was, how did he get up the wall so fast? It's like, all of a sudden, he's just up. And I was like, what? And he boosted it with the rocket ult, bro. I don't think he gets anyone with it, but still crazy tech, bro. Now, here we go again with a weird off angle. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't expect, right? I feel like he's going to play on this backside here.
God of Thunder!
Oh, he gets out. It's really important he stays alive there. He doesn't want to stagger. That was really good.
There's still a chance to stop them.
We're still, everyone's still 2-2-2 across the board, by the way. Comes on this left side. Okay, he's just hiding right now because he knows the Loon is healing. By the way, Iron Fist just literally beat the fuck. Iron Fist just beat the fuck out of Star-Lord in the sky. Did you guys see that, bro? Watch. It's a melee character, by the way. Did you guys know that?
Almost about out.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. That's crazy.
Armed and dangerous!
That was a really good Phoenix ult. Okay. That is a very winnable push. Very winnable.
3, 2, 3.
I still cannot believe that tech I just learned, bro. It's amazing. Like, I have a lot of hours in this game, obviously, right? I love Marvel. I love hero shooters. That is some of the craziest tech I've ever seen with that rocket trick. I don't know how he pulled that off. Now, once again, this angle with the new left click, man, so good, right? Just constantly doing damage, constantly healing his team. Think of like it's almost like the Moira ult, but constant in Overwatch in a way.
30 seconds. Step it up. I suck. I was worried. I'm hurt.
I just want to see. Everyone's still 2-2-2, by the way. No one went Trip support here. That's what I'm saying, though. With Jeff and his ult endgame, I feel like it can really change. It can change the game, bro. With his ult. Let's see.
This is real firepower!
Do they live this? Looking at this right now, I would think this team loses, by the way. Like, they just got to kill with that Rocket and Phoenix ulted, Bucky ult coming in. It doesn't feel great.
Armed and dangerous!
They're up. I mean, they're up what? 1, 2, 3? No, they're up. They're up 2 right now.
Again!
out was how did they turn this? The Luna is ulting right now. That could be huge. They lost.
Score 3, 2, 4.
You know what? Even though you can't win them all, chat, this is a recording. I gotta say, bro, that was still a great Jeff game, bro. And that Jeff tech I learned with that rocket ult was crazy too. Also, this guy definitely deserved that ult, or the MVP, by the way. That was crazy. Born again. Let me look at the end stats here, bro. He went 54 and 8, 8 finals, 25,000 damage as a strategist, 64,000 healing, bro. I understand they lost here, right? I get that. So it's like, you know, okay, well, they end up losing the game, but like stat for stat, I mean, the Adam low tier god, he did 25k damage as well, but only 41,000 healing, 19,000 damage, 50,000. Like the healing and damage that this character can pump out now, that is Jeff, since the changes, since the last time I spectated, is insane. And he's played completely different now, bro. Completely different. Hang on, Whips wants me to look at his profile because he says like it's crazy. Hang on. Bro likes Jeff. Hey, 6-7 mentioned bro loves Jeff though. 727 hours on Jeffrey. I mean, how many hours does he have this season? Season 5, bro had 120 hours on Jeff. Bro also plays Spider-Man. And then season 5.5, this season, he literally already has 47 hours on Jeff. Bro, hey, bro is Jeff, man. Bro's Jeff.